Was good, yeah. It's time to again answer the age-old question: should you summon or should you keep? And we're going to keep it straight, we're going to keep it simple, and we're going to make it fast. So there's 2 days. We have 2 days of summoning for Salazar and Kineza. The thing about Kineza is you can use her if you don't want to use Gluttony or Valeria for Arena, but that's about her usage for the moment. In Guild Wars, she does alright damage, but at the end of the day, she doesn't really work because she's supposed to be a dodge tanker, so she's supposed to dodge and survive like that, but her dodge chance doesn't go high enough for that to be super viable. And Salazar by himself kind of fell off. They had a chance to buff him through Kinesa's bond skill, but it didn't really happen. And even if you have a Salazar and want to make him stronger, Kineza is not the way to go, because that skill is kind of irrelevant, just giving more max HP on successful lifesteal, which really doesn't make a difference. Honestly, Salazar is still nice, he still has a lot of burst damage, but that's about all you can say about his kit, besides the fact that you kind of need A1 or A3 to just increase the bleed uptime, but the awakenings don't really help with dealing increased damage anyway. And then let's talk about the epics real quick. I is obviously really, really good. And now that they've changed the way that we can get soul stones and stuff, if you don't have an eye, you could think about picking one up here, but it's also not super needed. But I is a very helpful character. Bruno is completely ignorable. Any Sunday mainly shines in Faction Trial as well as Immortal Codex. But that's about the usefulness of Nisande, and when it just comes to healing, there's still better ones. And when it comes to usefulness or utility, there's also still rage region healers. Then we have crazy summons. Crazy summons, so just standard 2 times rate for legendaries on normal and divine summons. Only summon here if you really want to spend. We are getting super close, like last ban is legit next week. So only if you really want to spend money should you go ahead and summon right here. As well as also the fact that even if you don't want to save for lust and arrogance, for whatever reason, keep in mind Silas and Vierna's banner are also on the horizon. And on another note of what is on the horizon, ancient summonings. Don't summon on ancient summonings. The important part about ancients is they are so rare, they are so scarce, that you should only summon on ancients when there's a 10x for some character you need or you want. You don't always need to summon for characters you need for your account, but always you could always just summon for characters you think are cool or just interested in like the design, whatever. So on the note of ancients, we're also going to get someone called Volderon. I've talked about him in previous videos, and basically he's probably the most impactful and strongest lord, especially considering the fact that it's a lord bonus that just boosts himself. So in general, he's actually a lord that is useful besides having his lord bonus, because the lord bonus is legit onto himself.